Game 1 with Team Secret versus Team Liquid. There it is.
Oh, right.
In all lanes in this tournament.
You want the Drow Ranger to be protected.
Know that she's skill blink. She has pretty much no power to really take over the lane. So they're going to charge on mind control. Not sure whether they could actually succeed, get the kill. Lift it back, give it the heal.
They're going to try, but these quills are slowly stacking up. They're not that scary at level 1, and Secret's persistence pays off. Big grab for them. Two old friends about to butt heads, and YapzOr coming in with that bonus drow damage. Will they have enough to get the kill here? They're certainly going to try to make Kuro's life sad. Gets lifted up, tossed back down, still holds the snowball, but now the drow joins the party, and Kuro gets ganged up on top lane. Meanwhile, big dive onto Matumba Man, and Puppey does it again. 5 charges, 5 kills. Doesn't have too much to worry about now as that bottom rune spawns. Puppey again with the charge. He goes onto GH. He is real committed, and he keeps on finding these kills. Another takedown. Give Puppey 7. Somebody stop this man already. Finally, it's YapzOr who pays the price. Normally the other way around, and now charging in again. Why not? Fool me once, fool me twice, but fool me 7 times. Make it 8.
Of kind of initiation, but
now top. Woo!
Sonic Wave.
Are they waiting on certain items? Like, what is the next step in the master plan here?
They want to be able to push in a very safe manner. You don't want to push and then have Ursa jump in the middle of you and just die. So first, you want to have Force Staff on pretty much all of your heroes. As we see a charge going right on Miracle, there's that phase dodge. And now Puppey might be in a little bit of trouble. Coil's going to get used, and they have the double damage on Miracle. It's activated. Puppey might be giving away a kill. He does. That is a killing spree streak, and now YapzOr perhaps in a little bit of trouble. He goes in, silence, not going to hit, and not going to be enough here, as now he's taking a ton of right-click damage. Mid one, revenges his captain. They should go for tower trades, and they are. Ice Shards on the mid lane, finds mind control. The charge is going to be in there. They have the lift available as well. No Sonic Wave, though. They will have to Reaper Scythe, and it's going to fly off and chop his head.
Fantastic against Ursa. He wants to upgrade that to a Solar Crest, and now the charge. Puppey finds Kuro. Story of this game. Does it again. Now the lift back, the bash as well, and with the Necro ult, Kuro goes down once more. Liquid going for the trade here as they work on that tower, but in the top lane, that catches the puck. Miracle down again. 6 deaths, only 2 kills to his name. Secret continue to prey on him, and now prey on the towers as well. They launch a volley of auto attacks into it, forcing out the glyph. It might even be more without the puck, without the buyback.
There are no teleport scrolls.
That's their team fight. I mean, we talked about Cloud9, Lumi. No TPs. It's far too much Cloud9 for Liquid's liking now as they try to dive onto mid one. Kuro the sacrifice. Mind control now has to back away. The melee Rax is dropping rapidly. Glyph already committed. They pump the damage in. They're about to get the kill and they might get more. Kezu has the ult. Waiting for the moment here. Doesn't want to blow it on the Aegis.
Oh no!
Yule Scepter not timed right. The quad bolt comes through. They still pop that Aegis. They still get the follow-up kill. 4 of Liquid have fallen, and Puppey once more. Charging in deeper, looking for the bash on GH. He needs some goddamn help, and he's not gonna get it. Down he goes. Secret making it look easy against Liquid. The full lane of Rex caved in. They have no buybacks. They have no miracle. They need more than a miracle now. Already the third lane about to melt. Secret basically flawless here on the big stage. One last fight. That's all they've got in them. They'll come in now with Matumba. Desperation, but quickly kited. Yule's up. Mind control being slowed. Now the charge forward. The end is nigh. Chewing through the Ursa, he enrages, but he's not going anywhere. They're unafraid. This Necro, ghost form for now, keeps him alive, and they can do naught but walk away. Back to the Rex. Back to objective. Secret. Melee to drop. Momentarily, Liquid 1 Rex away from being megaed at 27 minutes. Miracle jumps in, but again, it's the silences. They prove his downfall. They get 1 kill. Hold on. Do they get more? MP now. BKB expended. Scream. Commitment. Matumba has fallen. Miracle could be next. Just right-clicking him down. Kuro can't do it fast enough. He might die as well. Miracle juking out. Taps the shrine. Tries to keep Kuro alive. It's a triple for Matumba. Liquid hanging on by a hope. Maybe by a prayer. Mid one whiffs the Force Staff. Hurricane Pike won't get him back to safety. Well, they salvage. I mean, at the end of the day, with me, it's GG. And Liquid know it. They get one last scrappy fight. But God, Puppey just slaughtered them with that Spirit Breaker.
Do you think this is the draft where, you know, they saw Spirit Breaker second pick, and they're like, okay, well, we're not going to respect it? Because they could easily pick a whole bunch of stunners and be like, hey, you know, you're not going to do much in the laning state.
They got their first stun of this series. Yeah.
To pressure, even for a Bat Rider.
Yep.
Do you see this Veno playing rather aggressively early on? No points in the Plague Ward, but got to imagine it is coming soon. As Matumba Man in danger in the bottom lane. Almost ticking down to the Maldic. Forces out the Kuro TP, and he will pop on that last tick. Behind in the experience department as Yapzor lurks, waiting for GH to come through. But actually Liquid have brought 3. He needs to get out of here. Gale comes in, and with that, Liquid score another kill. Climbing back into this game. This is a move.
This is what he does.
Dates back to him.
Yep. Oh, there you go. There goes that Alchemist stack. That's like 200
Diving
gold.
on mid. They want Miracle. His Chemical Rage on's cooldown, but in comes GH looking for the assist. Now Puppy's the one who's run over GH again, making more movements once more. GH trying to play the hero, and GH doesn't quite get mid one, trying to take it down.
One more hit.
GH is a goddamn hero. He scores the kill. He'll pay with his life, but well worth it for the PL. Mind control, though, might have overextended. Indeed, with the tower falling, Radiance will be nearly complete. In fact, Puppy in a bit of danger, lobs out the Maledic, but then gets silenced up, and GH pursues onto the high ground. Really wants to force it. Perhaps he's been baited in a bit too far. Cass coming out, Maledic ticking in, and will pay with his life.
Space created.
But space for the tower. Alchemist, who has relatively
They're running a mid one up top here.
Armor, but here comes the chase on the mid one. They want to kill up this PL.
And they will get it.
Huge pickoff, no punish as Kezu just walks into the Necro army. Yapzor even trying to get his blink off, but constantly the minions are a problem. He's got to crush him back away.
Alchemist is joining the fight.
Though, still get the jump onto GH. Matumba Man wants to take this fight, not into that Maledic. That's not
Miracle's
happen.
coming in with their one stun. They're going to go on. Nice dodger by MP. They're going to try to walk it off. Miracle's chasing. He doesn't have his ultimate. They can turn on him right now.
Good snare by Kuro, but now the Death Ward coming through. Kuro's down, and Liquid have to retreat. The stun lopped out. Well, they're trying to bring in the whole gang, but by the time they get to the pit, it's already too late. Instead, they're going to go in mid, locking down GH, and in a flurry of attacks, he should die. No Kuro's there with the save, but a 3-hero crush from Yapzor. A godly play by him. Still GH stays alive for a while, almost killing off Puppy, and now the chase is on. Liquid see an opening with that Venomancer ult committed, MP dropping low. Do they drive forward? Mid one, kiting them from the side. However, he could get stunned here by the Al. The crush comes through, looking for the save. And now, isolating Miracle, but he's just going to Manta and retreat. Still is the Aegis as well. Secret have to gang up here and try to rely on that Puppy heal to get them back towards safety. Secret are thinking about it. They don't have the lasso. Who do they jump on first? In the back lines, it's Mind Control. Without the Poison Nova, he should be an easy kill, but Miracle's there to the rescue. Bails his buddy out, keeps him alive, and forces Secret on their heels. Do they have a stun? The Void's cooling down. Oh, almost got it. GH. Mid-cast animation. And Secret on the run, continually being picked off. The Wolves are scouting. Matumba Man knows there's additional heroes lurking here. He sounds the cry to chase forward. The BOT plays for Miracle, locking onto MP, looking to finish off the Chaos Knight. Liquid are going to get another. All of a sudden, 12-12, but that does not tell the story of this game. Slip behind the longer that clock runs. Now MP getting caught out here, silenced up. Alk stun coming through. It's not the longest duration. The Shiva's connected as well, but he gets back to safety. Now it's Puppy who's caught out. Do they turn? Do they fight? When will Secret make their stand? It's not now. Puppy's down. MP hesitates, blows the BKB, still goes down, and it's off to the races. Matumba Man charging in. They can descend on this tower. Single-minded. They just want these towers. They want the racks. They don't care about Secret's heroes. It's an even game in kills, but that's not Dota. Dota is a game of buildings, and that's exactly what Liquid are taking down. Melee racks have fallen. They want more. Looking for the range. They still stick around. They're not even hesitating for the time being. The range will drop, and still no sign of answer.
They could maybe get Matumba Man on the way out, but I think they're happy to sacrifice him. No, they're going to leave him.
Lasso still available, but Kuro just sits back waiting with the false promise. He's going to get Yules, and now the lasso comes through, but Kuro purchases it off anyway. Matumba Man going to be able to walk away freely. Maybe GH doesn't even go down here. Secret are committing their BKBs, potentially their lives, to this hold, and it seems like they're losing. They even tried up, but the Alk stun comes through. Miracle on the onslaught here, charging forward, forcing Secret back. Mid one wants to fight. Still, BKBs have been expended. Is this really their time? Matumba Man's at full HP right now. The Lance comes through. I think Liquid are content to back away, but they need that shapeshift. They're still trying to kill him finally. will get that kill. Darkness ends, and maybe the opening comes through. YapzOr, though, crushing onto the Oracle. That's probably the ideal target. Now the lasso comes through on him. Mid one can commit. They drag him up, roast him in the flames, and Matumba Man gets aggressive. He fights into this. Miracle joins the fray. They're going to back up their friend here. Still, that Oracle is alive through it all. Kuro survives. Secret are not getting kills with these BKBs. Finally, the Oracle will drop. The Lycan also brought down, but round 2 is much more painful. Miracle still full HP. Fighting forward is the Lycan. Liquid win the fight. 3 fall, they push in. Here comes the Rapier. That is going to be huge for taking down these structures, but it's the kills that Miracle seems to want. He's diving for MP. He's diving with the Rapier. What's he doing? He has no fear. Kessler just runs away.
I think they're ahead enough, or even if he had lost the Rapier, it would have been fine. So this is more like, hey, we're winning this game so hard. I'm not even worried about giving a Rapier away. We're going to finish the game right now.
Yeah, out comes the Gale. Miracle finally using that Rapier for its proper purpose, which is to bring down buildings. They crush him. They can't control him, though. Liquid, Mega Creeps await. Game 3 awaits. Secret cannot close them out.
Call it GG.
What a shaky start, Lumi. That looked real dicey.
Okay, let's see. How is Quap going to have an impact? Oh,
Luna. Wow. That is unexpected.
They anticipate which way is best to go, and they decide on bottom. There is no vision of this for GH, and he's in trouble now. Lifted back in, straight into the charge. There is a point in the Lucent Beam, so no escape for GH. The connection is there. Fantastic here, way behind the
he's
tower.
going to get cut off. Look at YapzOr coming from the south side.
Now, not so fantastic. Charge comes through. They do get the bash. Gets off the Ghost Shot, but he doesn't have anything to heal him during this time. Then comes the quad bone. And down goes Kuro to Secret. Look at this. They actually have a ward, and they want to punish Puppey. 4 heroes rotating in.
I mean, there's no stuns. There's one stun.
Odds. Out comes the cast. Kuro says, let's get him, boys. But
okay.
4 heroes fighting. There's about to be a quad bolt. This could really go poorly. Kessler joins the party. Secret say, great. We'd love to take this fight in the river. They bring down the Necrophos. That's a huge loss. They make their move now on the mid lane. Charge on the Matumba Man. From the rear comes Kezu. Oh boy, he pops quickly. Now onto Kuro, sprouted up. Do they have a Lucent Beam? Yes, sirree. Secret get 2. Secret do look to smoke on the back of that as Miracle moves into the pit. Puppey is there with the charge to start the party. Wants to bait out that BKB. Not happening just yet. The slow comes through. From the rear goes mid 1 though. Quickly the Aluna clips rains down. But Matumba Man needs to get away. Does the 4-step. GH with the save. At least for now keeps him alive. 4 hero Illuminate splashes through, but Secret are into the pit. And mid 1's into the back lines. Wants to bring down the Keeper, who fights at his shrine, but Kezu chases forward. Pops the drugs. Gets the sprout. 4-step on cooldown. Still eats his way out with the tango, but mid 1 is a persistent bugger. Brings him down on the other side of the fight. Miracle. BKB already blown. But it's not before he gets onto Miracle. Now Quap in position, and they're going to steal that nuke. YapzOr can keep his team alive in the fight, but Puppey's a bit isolated on the rear. Matumba does hold the site.
I think he wanted to cast it, but just die a little bit too fast. That's the one kill. Duel on the mid lane.
There is no Quap.
Reaper side.
Bang! Huge kill for Liquid.
All right.
In combat-ready mode, the bashes from Roshan slowing things down, buying time for mid 1 to come in. His ult's still a bit short, though. Needs a little more time. They bring Miracle low.
They lift him up.
BKB.
They got vision.
But they can't control him. Puppey, though, with the charge.
Roshan slow. Roshan slow.
Who's going to get it? The Rosh almost dead. It does go the way of Miracle. Ben, they want to begin their high ground siege.
Let's go.
24 minutes. Gandalf bringing up the rear. GH is going to start healing his team up. YapzOr tries to slow things down. He will steal the Death Pulse, but
where's the team? They need to defend.
Hammering. Meanwhile, Queen of Pain pushing out the mid lane is going to rejoin the fray. Already, that tower is
down. It go.
They got to focus on objectives here. Secret charge. Hold their base.
From the back.
Miracle really has a charge into a lift combo, and there's always that press the attack. They don't have that big team fight initiation. It's costing them. Out comes the Eclipse. Miracle with the BKB. Gets bashed. Gets controlled. The Reaper won't kill off mid 1 with his dying breath. He lobs out the Sonic Wave. Still, though, Liquid staying alive. Kuro tries to get back. GH keeping them in fighting shape. 2 have fallen on the Secret. That's with the ults. You buy back now. You heal up now. You go for the second lane. You go for the jugular if you're Liquid. I'm not sure Secret can stop this. YapzOr is trying. He's stolen the Illuminate, but they have too many heals. They're just too tanky. The tower's falling. Now onto the melee. Liquid are doing it here. They're going to bring down another. Kezu has fallen. Desperation buybacks come, but they come without ults. They don't have get the Profitable.
Thank you.
Sonic Wave. There's the charge from Puppy. Follows up. He knows he needs GH. Can he kill him? Push away. He does the trick.
GH buys back. He doesn't care.
They do scout this out, though.
It is nighttime. Can Secret make a play here without the Illuminate heal?
This is where Luna can be strongest, but Miracle is hammering this Roche down quickly. MP moves in. He wants to force out the BKB. Puppy
Charge, go for the steal. Who's going to get the Aegis?
The Roche, but Miracle snatches the Aegis away. Puppy's down. Secret are in shambles now. Miracle chasing forward. 3 have fallen. That's a double dieback too. That just might be the lane of Rax. Yaps are falling.
Whoa.
Secret crumbling. Liquid. They've got the power play now. They still have that extra life. They can surge down mid. They won't have the heals for 3 minutes, but they know it doesn't really matter right now.
I mean, there's 3 heroes dead. What do you need a heal against? Buyback from Mind Control. GH recalls them. They are just streaming in creeps right now, and Miracle going for the Raxes. There is a tier 2 up, so I don't think Team Secret will be down 3 Raxes.
Secret's lives are flashing before their eyes. They've had a scrappy showing here against Liquid. Game 1 looked great. Game 2, not so much in Game 3.
Are they going to go for it? It's going to be tier 4
for them as Liquid continue.
Yeah, tier 4s, let's go.
Looking to finish it off. Secret hanging on. They will respawn soon. I think Liquid are a bit over-eager. Miracle charging forward. He sees heroes. He wants to kill them off. Now the Illuminate's coming out. A good blinding light pushing them back and away as mid one commits with the Eclipse as well. But Miracle with the BKB.
It's getting bashed.
Keeps on punching. MP survives. He hits the cheese. Does Reaper sight too early? Is it going to be enough? No, they still go down.
With no BKB, he could just delay this a little bit.
Miracle is trying to farm up the MKB, but well, the blinding light not going to matter at least for now as they try to push Miracle up onto the high ground, sprout him up.
He's got no BKB.
Oh, the duel with the Reaper sight as well. Matumba Man gets the kill. Insta buyback. Running in with the
Stolen Reaper.
Can they make something happen? MP chases them back on his heels. Miracle wants to fight.
Oh,
he
the flashes.
Welcome to the meat grinder. Secret gets shredded. Push back. Maybe away. Puppy dies again. Out for 35. That's 13 for him. And here come Liquid. Right back into the fray. Miracle's at full health. Healing them up is GH. Giving them the help they need. Melee to drop. Rage start next. Liquid pulling through. Secret, one last hurrah. Do it without your Luna. Do it without your captain. How can they? We don't know, but they have to try, Lumi. Else, this might just be the game. Press for Secret as they charge in. They want that troll. They bash him back. Control him while they can. Already another dual one. Mid one's down. It's over for Secret. GG. Done it. What a performance by Team Liquid. It looked real bleak. Game 3, elimination match, lost the lanes, felt like the game might just fall apart.
I mean, this game had everything, but I think the most decisive moment, as I'm stumbling over my words, is that Roshan fight, that back and forth where Team Secret went in with a Sonic Wave. With the Eclipse, they were unable to claim the Roche after winning the fight, and then Liquid coming right back, the dance back and forth, daytime, nighttime. This game was one of the best. It will go down in TI history as one of the closest.
A tense one.